right, welcome folks. We had a little mistake there on the server, so we're going to be just going right into the race here. They've just got a few minutes left of practice here, and then they're going, he only put 10 minutes of practice on here, so just enough time for me to get in here. So there won't be no national anthem or no promo videos or nothing planned tonight. So, but we're here, and these guys are ready to race tonight. I'm telling you, they are all chomping at the bit to get some super speedway racing in here, following the Daytona 500 today. So, but tonight they're doing the Daytona 250, and there is money on the line here, folks, too. So just to let you all messed up, he didn't change them. I don't know who some of these guys are going to be here. I don't know. I do not know, so I guess we'll just play it by ear as we go along here. I don't know. There's some drivers that are in it for the chase here tonight. The guys that following drivers who are still have a chance on winning the championship are Cody Smith, Nate Stewart, Brian Dorsey, Jesse Pierce, Matthew Walzenbach, Matthew Ellis, Stephen Herzberg, Jeremy Funk, and David Strackbean. Going to be those 9 drivers are still eligible for the championship. So there is money on the line. $104 goes to the winner, 78 to second, 52 to third, 39 to fourth, and $13 to fifth. So a little money on the line here. All right, folks, we're about 2 minutes away from qualifying. So we're not going to play any national anthem or nothing here tonight. We're just going to let this go, and we'll just play it by ear. Let you guys see what these guys are doing. So I don't know what to do about the name thing there, because the names are still messed up. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what he's going to do about that, because I won't know who they are. I'm just going to say that the C is probably that's the C. The C represents the guys running for the championship. So we'll just leave it at that. Now, which one those are, I have not a clue, because I don't know. He does have some of them there with an N in front of them, or a T. The T. I don't see anybody that's running with a T. I don't know. I'm not sure. Got a J, a N, and an M. J probably Jeremy or Jesse. Not sure. M could be Matthew. There's 2 Matthews. And N would be probably Nate, I'm assuming. So, I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see how this goes. All right, folks, we're going to run into the qualifying here, so it does qualifying will be coming up next.
Ready, green, 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 green.
Sorry about that. It, something to my... Whoops. Can't do that.
Yeah, are you in the right room? All right, hang on. I didn't notice any of that. Give me a second here.
All right, folks, there's some times coming in. Get some times coming in now. Hap at the top. Latour second. All right, folks. I don't know how we'll see what this shows. Okay, Cody Smith. I guess it's going to work now. Cody Smith is running for the championship. He will start. Oh, wait a minute. That ain't right. That ain't right. That ain't right. Hold on. Wow. Really? This thing's giving me a fit here tonight. Why it's doing
Caution
that.
somewhere, caution.
Don't know why it's doing this. All right, let's try this one more time here. All right, Lou Oleski starting on the pole. Cody Smith will start second. Nathan Jurgensen, third place. Nate Stewart, fourth. Britton Roxbury will start fifth. Stephen Herzberg will start sixth place. Christian Etchapar will start seventh. Jason Papp, eighth. Britton Ramstack will start ninth. Tyler McWhorter, 10th. Bruno Latour will start 11th. David Strackenbean will start 12th. Ben Quimley at 13th. Spencer Rudy, 14th. Marcus Smith, 15th. Jesse Pierce will start 16th. And again, this thing is, wow, I don't know what's going on with this thing, but man, something is really amiss here, folks. Wow, I don't know what's going on.
Caution somewhere, caution.
I can't figure it out. Well, I guess we're going racing. I guess it'll sort it out when it gets there. All right, folks, here we go. We're ready to go. 100 laps here tonight at Daytona. Lou Oleski gonna lead them off here. Pace car's in and the green flag flies. Good jump start there by everybody. Teen on the outside there, Cody Smith trying to get something working up on the high side already. Got a little help there from Nate Stewart tucking up under the back of him. Even Herzberg, he's right there with them on the high side. Also, Jason Papp doing a good job. Cody Smith still in the lead, but on the inside, Lou Oleski coming around here. Let's see who's going to lead the first lap, because we know the inside line's usually faster in the turns, and he got a great run there in the corner. Now let's see if Cody Smith can come back. Cody drifts way back. Not going to be able to be there in time to lead the first lap of the race, so Lou Oleski will capture the first lap lead. Collecting that bonus point. I don't know, not sure how the bonus points are going to show up tonight, but Noah Samples looks like did not start the race. One driver did not start. Cody Smith goes back to fourth. He does fall into line here as they start getting single file. Herzberg going backward as Tyler McWhorter drives on by. The C stands for championship driver, so just in case you're wondering. Ryan Ramstack hanging right there where he started. Top 10 here, Bruno Latour. Keeping up the pace as these guys, they just, the high side just not working. Jason Papp just keeps falling. He's going backwards really quick here. He's not falling into line. I'm not sure. There, he finally does. Wow. Goes from 8th clear to 15th. Back up front, everybody is single file. Sorry, everybody, I was having problems there, so a shout out to Chatty Matty, Philip, the Eagle's Nest, let's see, Rachel, how you all doing? How's everybody doing tonight? Ready to see some more Daytona racing for today. Yeah, for anybody watching the Daytona 500, we got more coming up here tonight. Britton Roxbury goes into third after starting fifth. Cody Smith back to fourth after starting in the second place, as they're all riding just nose to tail here. Look back on the rest of the field falling in behind. We got some breakaways back there. Some of them guys back about 5 seconds, which is not a bad thing at a super speedway. Staying about 4 or 5 seconds back of the lead pack is a good thing sometimes, because you're not going to get caught up in the wreck. Lou Oleski just keeps leading here. 4 laps in the books for him. Coming around to take his 5th lap lead. They come around the tri-oval here. The tri-oval is kind of a tricky place. You do not want to touch that yellow line, because let me tell you, that car upsets big time if you touch that yellow line. Ooh, a couple guys well below the line back there. Wow. Like Marcus Smith, got a couple of them. David Stackbean, off the pace, falling back. He fell all the way back to 19th. Well, there's Noah Samples. He's running in. Wow. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is really messed up. I don't know what this old IRTVO sometimes messes up, but I didn't have time to make a set for the ATVO, and I wasn't going to make it just for a one-off race. So it is what it is. You got to accept what it is. Danica Smith. Danica Smith. Yeah, there you go. Running in third. Doing good. Looking good. Back a little ways here. It looks like Britton Roxbury on the outside in the Home Depot car. Trying to get down there and maybe get a little side draft. These guys really close together up in the front here. He just does not seem to be making very much headway with the draft. So they need a couple more cars up there to really pull away. Still getting separated even more. Chris Etchapar back in 9th. And then we got a second group here about 1.8 seconds back. Brian and Jason back here in 10th and 11th. Spencer Rudy in 12th. Somebody way off the place there. Jacob Plank. I did not see what happened to him, but I see damage on his car, and he's coming to pit road. Oh my. That's not a good thing you want to have right off the bat. Roxbury looks like he's making that drafting work on the high side. Trying to get up there and lead a lap. Get those bonus points. He's not in the chase though. A lot of non-chase drivers in here tonight. Herzberg right behind him. Following Jesse Pierce. Still up on the high side. Chris Etchapar not Not sure which lane he wants to go in here. He dives to the outside now, right in behind Jesse Pierce. Nobody really changing up here, though. Let's go back here. Brian Dorsey in 12th place, picking up quite a few positions there. Started 21st. Leading this group. Oh, contact, and the 10's going to go around. Marcus Smith. Oh, and that brings out the caution. A few of the guys caught up into that. Man, I just happened to be right on top of that when that happened. Let's go see what happened here. I seen the car jump. Not sure. It looks like he got into the back of somebody. It was the number 4, I believe. They made contact. Not sure. It looked like the 4 come down the hill. Yeah, he come way down the hill there, folks. Let's go look at that from another angle. How about we go with the far chase? Marcus is riding along here, and all of a sudden the number 4 comes right down into the lane in front of him. Ben Quimby, I guess it is. Made contact with Marcus Smith. And Marcus goes to the outside, comes back across the track, collects the number 6 right along with him. That is the number 6 of Matthew Ellis. Oh, and man, there's a bunch of guys got caught up into that. Corey Stansell, Jacob Plank. We got several of them. Bruno Latour. We got a bunch of them. They're caught up into that. So they're going to have to come to pit road and get them looked at. So, all right. Well, let's see if our leader brings them to pit road. He's coming in. All right, who's going to be the winner off of pit road here? And Lulu Oleski going to come out first. Nathan Jurgensen will be second. Cody Smith third. Nate Stewart fourth. And Tyler McWhirter. That rounds out your top 5. Why didn't that go away? I guess it did. All right, well, let's see if we can get somebody down here to talk to you right off the bat. If we can get a hold of Marcus Smith. Marcus Smith, you got a copy? Okay. Guess he's not there. All right, let's try Britton Roxbury then. Britton Roxbury, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Britton, what's the racing like out there tonight?
It's close. It's a lot more bumper to bumper, than I'm used to in the dirt stuff.
Yeah, and the thing of it is, with the dirt stuff, you can make contact and still survive. In here, boy, you make contact and you're probably going to get spun.
Oh, yeah, you definitely got to be, easy on the throttle and, just ever so slightly maybe touch somebody at most.
Yep. There's a lot for a driver to pay attention to out there. And, if you're not paying attention, things like that can happen. And that's what we just seen there. We had a guy, wasn't sure that maybe there was a car underneath him, and he come down and there was a guy there. And that's what started that whole rigmarole. But, well, we wish you the best of luck out there, Britton. Good luck on the asphalt tonight.
All right, thank you.
All right, buddy. All right, very cool. Britton's going to be restarting in 10th place. But the car out here to beat seems to be tonight is Lou Oleski. Lou's not in TeamSpeak for me to talk to him, so we'll have to go from there. Ethan Jurgensen going to be starting on the outside, the front row here. Lights are out on the pace car. We're going green flag racing next time by, folks. We got a couple of guys out of the race already. Brad Mashburn, Marcus Smith does take his car behind the wall. So a couple of guys out already. Not what you want to see, you know, this early in the race. Long race yet. They still got 85 to go when they get to green. Yeah, you got that right. He's busy. Yeah, I was going to try to talk to you there, Marcus, but, oh, okay, I see. Yeah, that kind of, yeah, I know. I've seen that, Marcus. Like, I didn't know you were there or something, but well, a lot of people don't realize there's a lot for the drivers to pay attention to out here. You know, super speedway racing is like a breed of its own. It's not like short track racing. It's not like dirt racing. There is so much to pay attention to out here. Doing 200 miles an hour. I mean, things happen in a fraction of a second, and a lot of times drivers don't have time to react. And even if they did react quick and cut the wheel to the left or right or something, could cause them to spin out. So, all right, well, here we go. Back to green. Lou Oleski leading. Green is out. We're back underway here. The special event sim racing here tonight. They get back up to speed. Tyler McWhirter in 5th. Jesse Pierce now in 6th place. Stephen Herzberg falls into 7th. Chris Echapar actually losing 1 position since the start of the race. And they're still not up to full speed yet, folks. When they get to about the 200 mile an hour mark, that's when they're at full speed. So it takes them about 3/4 of a lap to get up to full speed, sometimes even a full lap. Roxbury all the way back to 11th now, kind of losing the drought. I mean, he's safe right now, actually. I mean, if something did happen up in the front, he could get away from it. Brian Dorsey, these guys falling back here a little ways. They kind of want to stay in that, what I call a buffer zone. Charles Silva's about to lose the draft there, but he is working with Corey Stansell. Corey is a lap down already, so he had to go to pit road and get damage fixed up. So, but back up front. The leading Lou Oleski has led every lap so far, all 17 of them, folks. Pretty amazing stuff. That's a big pack of cars, let me tell you. Deals and bribes going on out there. Everybody trying to see if they can find a partner to work with. On the high side, Tyler McWhirter and Steve Herzberg working together. Steve trying to suck right up on that back bumper of Tyler McWhirter. That's pretty amazing stuff right there. You go back here on Steven Herzberg, you can see it's just so hard to get up there and get right onto the back bumper of somebody. These guys are running flat out. I mean, you just can't go any faster. It just doesn't happen. Jason Papp running in 8th. Jesse Pierce 9th. And Tahir Khan running in the top 10 here after starting 28. Actually started dead last, folks, on the field. I think that's what happened to my overlays. They got kind of screwed up because he must have joined right at the last second or something. He's running in 10th right now, looking to maybe pass up Jesse Pierce. Jesse on the outside. And he's got no help, nobody to work with up there. He's going to have to fall in behind Tahir. Holding that line is the secret at Super Speedway Racing, man. Holding that line. Cody Smith, looks like he's a fan favorite here. Everybody liking him in chat there. Looks like he's got a few fans tuning in here to watch tonight. Running in 5th right now. McWhorter just not making much progress on the high side here. He's trying to get down there, get a little side draft. Let's ride along with old Tyler McWhorter and watch this pass as he tries to make the pass on the high side. And you can see it's just so hard to complete that pass. So hard. Just can't get her done. Just can't get her done. So Lou Oleski still leading. And you can see it's just so hard to pass there. Nate Stewart running in 6th place. We'll ride along with him for a minute. Watch this from the cockpit view here. This is what he is seeing inside that car right now. I mean, that's pretty wild. And to hold your line like that, it can be pretty troublesome sometimes. Holding that line, because it is just, there's so much aero push around these cars. It's just unbelievable. See Tyler McWhorter on the high side there he's trying to get down as close as he can, but with these guys weaving around a little bit like that, kind of hard to get down there and trust the guy on the inside to make that pass complete. Good stuff going on, though. Chris Echapar, Jason Papp, Tahir completing that. Now it looks like him and Jesse Pierce may start working together and close that gap up on the back of Steven Herzberg. Now if we get 4 guys up there working together on the high side, that might make a little bit of a difference for Tyler McWhorter to get to the front. Yes, he is, Rachel. I agree 100%. He's very fast up there. Got a good teammate working with him there, Nathan Jurgensen. Nate started 3rd, running in 2nd. And some guys got together. They've been doing really good up there in the front. Nobody seems to be able to get by him at the moment here. Cody Smith goes into 3rd. Nate Stewart in 5th. Herzberg back to 6th. Let's go back in this second group here. We got a group back. Britton Roxbury leading another group back here, folks. This is the second group that are trying to reel in that front group. And if they can get organized a little bit, nose to tail a little tighter than that, maybe, which is so hard to do. Let me tell you, it's so hard to do. If they can close that gap up, though, then we're gonna see a big pack of cars right here, all the way back to David Stackbean running in the 20th place. So, I mean, from first to 20th right now is only 2.3 seconds. That's how fast they're going. Bruno Latour, he is off the pace. I think he got shuffled out of that lead pack. And he is going to drop with no help back there. All right, coming to take lap 27 at the line there. Lou has led every lap, all 26. It's so hard to get by him. That's the whole thing. It's so hard to pass. Jurgensen comes up like he took a look there for a second, and he got a little bump there in on Lou. Just a little tap there. I could hear him speed up a little bit, so a little bump in the rear. Going to give him that shot out ahead of the third place car there, Cody Smith. Cody, first car, the guy that's closest to the front, let me put it this way, of the championship drivers. You can see the C at the end of his name there is means he is one of the championship drivers. Also Nate Smith, another championship driver. Jesse Pierce, Stephen Herzberg, Tyler McWhirter, another championship driver. Brian Dorsey, Brian Ramstack, Jacob Plank, Matthew Ellis, and David Stackbean. Let me get that out right. I'm sorry, David, if I'm butchering your name, man. I am sorry. And Jeremy Funk, another one, but he is so far off the pace back here. He is like a half a lap behind these guys. Not a good day for him to be back there like that. All right, we get somebody else coming up on the high side. That is the number 13 there of Nate Stewart. He's going to try his hand at getting to the front. Guys just haven't been too successful up there trying to make their way to the front. 15, Cody Smith goes to the high side over in front of him, making more cars on that outside line. We've only had one caution, folks. That was lap 17 or 18, I believe it was. But other than that, it's been pretty good racing out here. I gotta say, these guys are really doing a heck of a job controlling these cars. Cody Smith is there, wants to make his presence known, comes down to try to get a little side draft off of Nathan Jurgensen. And he gets a big push there from Nate Stewart, but it's not enough to get up here to Lou Oleski. Lou leads another lap. And he is just picking them up and putting them down here tonight, isn't he? Great pit stops and everything. I think he just stopped and took fuel. I don't think he took any tires. He topped off the fuel tank and was out of there first. Yes, he is bump drafting, Rachel. I love it. I love to see that bump drafting. It's not like it was in the old days, though. Back in the old days, man, it was a lot of fun. You could get the tandem cars to pull away. If you got three cars in the line, the third guy, he would have a hard time keeping up. A lot of times he couldn't keep up. Eventually, he'd just lose it, so... All right, they're coming up on Charles Silvas, working with Corey Stansell. They're going to be looking at these guys trying to get by him. The leader's going to get by him eventually here. You can see them coming up in that pack. They're coming like a freight train. I don't know if they're going to go to the high side, low side, or what, but they're going to have to decide what they're going to do. Oh, into the wall! Holy smokes, he's stacking them up, folks. Whoa, that was really, really close for Charles. He almost caused a big one right there because, boy, that was right in front of the leaders. Tyler McWhirter gets by. The whole rest of the field coming by now. Oh, man, that's horrible for him. I feel bad for him, man. That was a close call right there. He's going to try to fall into the draft here. He comes down, but guys are still passing him. He's just not up to full speed. I think that tap into the wall might have hurt him a little bit. He's got, yeah, he goes a lap down. So the next one's going to be going a lap down, Jeremy Funk. And he is in the chase here, folks. He is running for the chase. Look at that freight train coming up behind him. Holy smokes. What's he going to do? Oleski's trying to decide. Are we going to go high or are we going to go low? What are we going to do when we come up on Jeremy? Looks like it's going to be he's going to stay high and the pack's going to go down below here. The number 3, Chris Etchapar. Oh, and another one taps the wall. Wow, good save by Jeremy Funk, because there's another one that could have been really terrible right in front of that lead pack. He's going to fall into the draft here now, but he does go a lap down. Jason Papp. He goes to the high side, up there working with Chris Etchapar. Cody Smith gets shuffled back to 6th place. A couple coming up behind him, though. Here comes Tahir Khan. If I'm saying that right, Tahir Khan. I think he was in a race that I did before. And Steven Herzberg. These guys trying to get back into the draft of things. Man, cars, oh, they're just like everywhere there. Tahir Khan goes to the back of that pack now, falls in behind Steven Herzberg. McWhirter trying to close the gap up here. He comes up behind that lap car there of Corey Stansell. Thought maybe that was going to help him catch up to that and close that gap, but it may eventually. These guys are semi-organized here. Brian Dorsey working with them guys, so they're kind of semi-organized back here. Not truly tight, you know, like they need to be to catch that front group. Roxbury in 11th. Trading in his dirt driving card tonight for a little asphalt racing. The great dirt driver. Yes, very good dirt driver. Broadcast a lot of races, a lot of dirt races that he's been in. Lou still leading. That's 37 laps in the books for Lou tonight that he's led. Jesse Pierce, now he becomes the closest guy to the front of the chase drivers, championship drivers. Cody Smith goes back to 4th. Roxbury, boy, side-by-side battles going on back here. Look at this. Spencer Rudy into it. Oh, a little bump there from the lap car of Corey Stansell. A little bump in the side of Tyler McWhirter. Matthew Ellis in 14th position. Number 8 of Noah Samples. He is trying to get up into the mix of things here. I did not have him on my list here, so I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. I can't figure it out. I'm not even going to try. I'm not even going to try. There's 15 drivers eligible, but only 9 of them actually have a shot to make it. So $260 going out to the contenders from Hawkins Custom Tailgate Games. I guess they make custom-made cornhole boards to the race winner, and the winner will be able to design their very own set. That'll be awesome. I don't know if you guys have played cornhole. That's a really cool game. It's kind of like horseshoes, but you play with bean bags, and you gotta shoot it on this board that has a hole in it, and then, you know, you get points just like horseshoes. It's kind of cool. It's minus the horseshoes. You play with bean bags. How did I put that overlay up? It's just overlay. And no, there is not stages. No, this is just 100 laps, pure 100 laps. So now they pitted on lap 18. So, and now you can go about 40 laps here on a tank of fuel. So we're looking at pit stops probably around lap 57, 58, somewhere right along in there. Some might even go as far as 59. So probably about another 14, 15 laps here, we'll start seeing guys getting set up here for pit stops. Here, Kahn in 6th place now after starting 28th. Up on more lap traffic. Puts up Bruno Latour, and he gets into the outside wall. Oh my gosh, sparks flying off that car. Good Lord. I'm sorry, that wasn't him. Who was that? Oh, that was Charles again. Oh. That was Charles, my bad. Yeah, Charles Silvas. I'll tell you can't understand until you've been in that driver's seat to feel what that feels like when you get up close to that wall and the pack comes around. The air is so disturbed up there, and you're trying to stay inches from that wall to give the pack all the room that they need to get by you. And when you're running that close to the wall, it can get pretty nerve-wracking, let me tell you. It can get very nerve-wracking. I mean, it's not that the track is not suitable for 3 wide. It's just, you got to be very careful. That's what I'm saying. You got to be very careful. Jason Papp, content right now for running in 5th. We got somebody peeling off there to come to pit road. Corey Stansell. And it looks like he might have just took his car towed to pit road. Wow. He might be out for the day. I'm not sure. field thinning just a little bit. We lost Brad Mashburn and Marcus Smith earlier. That's a shame. I know Marcus, he's a good driver. I don't know Brad that well, so I can't really say. Herzberg still hanging on in 6th place. Etchapar looks to the outside, looking for some help up there. May get to here, Khan. I don't know. Nope, guess not. He ducks it back in. I think he figured out, man, if I pull out and I get stuck out there, I'm going to go back real quick. Right now, maybe it's just a good thing just to ride, get another 10 laps in here, get pit stops done, and then they'll still have to make one more pit stop after that, folks. They won't be able to make it the rest of the way. Like I said, you can get about 40 laps on a tank of fuel. And unless you're really trying to save in the draft, only running about 3/4 throttle, which some guys do, you might squeak 41 out, but it's iffy. And I don't think I would take that chance. Because if you run out of gas on the backstretch somewhere, you're probably not going to make it back to pit road. It's definitely, you got to keep an eye on that fuel gauge. Pierce, the closest to the front of the championship drivers. He's still hanging on in 3rd right now, but he does have Cody Smith right on his tail. Cody saying, I'm going to make sure I'm up here to battle with you for this championship. So. Jacob Plank, after that first caution there, well, before that first caution, I should say, he had fallen back so far that it looked like his day was going to be over. But here he is running in 11th place. Very good. That's a good comeback. Hey, Husky. All right, there goes the number 2, Spencer Rudy. To catch up with him here. He's trying to make a run on the outside of starting 14th. He's up to 9th. Getting a little help there from Blake Mosley. Haven't talked much about Blake today. Started 20th. He's cut the field in half here. He's into the top 10. Working there with Spencer Rudy and see if they could make it their way to the front. So, but boy, I'll tell you, nobody has had anything today for Lou Oleski. He has led every single lap out there. Unbelievable. Unbelievable power by these guys, I'll tell you. They kind of like in a class all their own, I think. Nathan Jurgensen still in 2nd. Content right now for running there. You got to get through pit stops and see what's going to happen after that. And that's another troubled part of the race, folks, making sure that you do come to pit road safely and make sure you're down to that 60 mile an hour when you cross the line. You better be doing 60 mile an hour or the officials are going to nail you, and you're going to have to do a stop and go. So, I mean, you do not want to speed on pit road. That's a no-no. Now this pack has grown all the way back to 17th position. And David Strackbean is still hanging on to the tail end of that lead lap, barely. He started 12th and is now running in 17th. Brian Ramstack started 9th and running in 16th. Tyler McWhirter is now back in 15th place. Was up there battling for the lead earlier. So and here comes a bunch of them to pit road. Oh, they're spinning. Oh, Oh no, two of them get together and they go around. Chris Etchapar and I think it was the O2 Ram. No, it wasn't Ramstack. Oh my gosh, it was Spencer Rudy. If I catch up with him, he's got a ton of damage on that car now. Oh my. Well, actually, some of these guys are pitting a little earlier than I anticipated. These guys should have been able to go about another 6 or 7 laps, I was thinking, but maybe not. Okay, here they come. All right, they're pitting on lap 53. Remember that. Remember. They're pitting on lap 53. And they can go 40 laps, so that's lap 93 that they will have to pit. So let's see if any tires go on here. Lou Oleski comes into pit stop. He did not take any tires the last time. Going to take right sides this time. Right side goes up. Is he going to do a 4-tire change? Nope, just a 2-tire change and packing every ounce of fuel in that he can get. Uh-oh, he may have got a speeding penalty. Oh my gosh. He is still sitting on pit road, folks. Oh my. Oh, that hurt. That hurt a ton. Speeding penalty for Lou Oleski. Well, Nathan Jurgensen, he come out the first one off the pit road, but Nate Stewart and these guys, which pitted earlier. I'm sorry, he hasn't pitted yet. No, I take that. He'll have to come to pit road. So eventually that's going to turn the lead over to Nathan Jurgensen. Yeah, he's coming in now. Nate Stewart coming to pit road. So now Nathan Jurgensen will come around and take over the point. And he collects his first lap lead. Or I'm sorry, his second lap lead. I apologize. Wow, that was bad news right there for Lou Oleski. And now he's going to be way back here in 13th or 11th position. Oh my gosh. How things change, huh? Now he's working with Tyler McWhirter, and these guys running about almost 14 seconds behind the leader. Whoa, man, speeding on pit road. What I was talking about. You guys remember hearing me say that? Speeding on pit road is a no-no, man. They will nail you. Tough break for him, Rachel. Yeah, it was too bad, man. He had every lap led. I mean, he led 52 laps. That's the most of anybody. That nobody can top that. So he definitely will get that award for leading the most laps if there is any award for that. But now Nathan Jurgensen's out front. He's got a lap car in between them there, Jeremy Funk. He's resting in 22nd place right now, but in between first and second, Jesse Pierce in second. Herzberg third, and Cody Smith fourth, and Jacob Plank now in fifth. So the field has changed around quite a bit here. Look at this, Blake Mosley coming from 20th all the way up to 6th place. Herzberg on the outside trying to make a pass. And I don't know if that's going to be a good thing or a bad thing here. I don't know. Nobody's up there working with them. Close proximity to one another, I'm telling you, man. That Jacob Plank is all over the back of Cody Smith's car, not wanting to let Steven Herzberg in there. He says, nope, you're not coming into my spot. So Steven's going to go backwards pretty quick here. Coming up on some lap traffic. Chris Etchapar working with a small group here. Britton Roxbury with him. Noah Samples. And the number 18 there of that is Bruno Latour, but he is 1 lap down. Nate Stewart just went a lap down. Wow. How the heck did that happen? Might have been another speeding penalty. No, it wasn't. He did have a long pit stop, though. But Nathan Jurgensen leading. Wow, man. Oh, he'll be all right, though. He'll be all right. Hey, there's still a lot of race to go yet. And they have closed the gap a little bit here to down to 12.7 seconds compared to almost 14 here just 4 or 5 laps ago. No, there is no pit limiters on these cars, only on Indy cars. And on Indy cars, they don't work on ovals. They only work on road courses. Yeah, the pit limiters work on only on road course tracks. So back up front, things are starting to heat up here. Jesse Pierce on the outside of Nathan Jurgensen does grab a little bit of a lead there. And he's getting a huge pusher from the Jacob Plank. And he comes down in front of him. Taking over the lead, Jesse Pierce. One of the championship drivers for the first time today. He's going to lead himself a lap. Very good. Yeah, we'll keep an eye on Lou. No, he's falling now. They're down to 13.1. That group of cars has kind of split apart a little bit, and they're working with some lap cars here that may have a little bit of damage on them. Not really sure. Oh, no, they're not lap cars. I'm sorry. No, they're not. Nope. Being led there by Brian Dorsey. But there's only 4 of them compared to that front pack having so many. If Britton Roxbury and Chris Etchepar would drift back a little ways and pick them up, they might be able to work their way up there. But gosh, when you got this much and it's so hard to gain that, that spot and get up there, you surely don't want to lift off the throttle. I can tell you that. Spencer Rudy now a lap down. He was involved in that wreck. Still leading here, Nathan Jurgensen on the outside. Jacob Plank. And they're going 3 wide up here right now, folks. 3 wide with the lap car. That is, who is that? That's a number 38. Who is that? I don't even see a number 38. I don't have a number 38. I do not have a number 38 car. Oh, I'm on them. Jacob Plank. Oh my gosh. Man, I'm losing it. Yep, I'm losing it. I was looking down through the list and didn't see his name there. He comes up underneath the lap cars. They're still sitting in between them. Jeremy Funk. Not sure what he's planning on doing here. He's just going to sit and ride right now. He is 2 laps down. And he's just going to sit and ride for now, I guess. That second pack, Chris Etchepar and Britton Roxbury. These guys are trying to catch up to that lead pack. And they're falling. They're 10 seconds behind. And they're going to be picking up with that third pack, folks, of Brian Dorsey and Lou Oleski. Lou's in 10th right now. But these guys have lost quite a bit of time to the lead pack up there. 13.5 seconds back to these guys. Noah Samples, Jacob Fields, and Tyler McWhirter. These 5 working together, but they're not really gaining a whole lot of time. But it won't be long here, and they're going to be starting to smell the draft coming off of Chris Etchapar and company up here. They got Spencer Rudy working with them guys. He is a lap down, but we could probably look back and see these guys coming up behind him. You can see them back there. Once they get within about a second of them, they'll start smelling that draft and feeling that draft on their car a little bit, and they'll be able to close that gap up. But right now, they're quite a ways back. They're about 3 seconds behind them. That's what 3 seconds looks like back to them guys. Britton Roxbury leading that group, but up here the top 6 have pulled away by 12 seconds, and it's become a battle up here. Nathan Jurgensen on the high side and Jesse Pierce on the low side, and they are in a very good battle. Steven Herzberg right in the middle of this. Well, they're going to have to make one more pit stop. They're probably going to have to stop and take a splash of gas. They're going to be probably about 10 laps short on fuel, 8 to 10 laps. Good racing, though. Really good racing. Herzberg working that wheel. Trying to stay up here in the draft. Started 4th today, running in 6th right now. Just working that draft. All you can do is just drive the heck out of that car. He doesn't want to look for an opening yet. If an opening comes up, though, maybe like in the next 20 laps or so, he might take a look. But it's something that you kind of want to hold that off till like 10 to go, 10 to go or even 5 to go. You want to kind of hold it off till then to make that pass. So. Jesse Pierce still leading, got 7 laps led so far. It seems like he's pretty calm and cool about everything in there, doesn't he? Yeah. Nice looking fire suit there, Jesse. I like it. Yeah, I talked to Jesse here before the race, and he was pretty pumped up about the race here today. I was kind of actually thinking, man, he was really excited about it. So I think it's going to be pretty cool. These guys are doing a really good job up here right now. Jesse Pierce, Jacob Plank, Nathan Jurgensen, Steven Herzberg, and Blake Mosley now into the 5th place. That's one heck of a pack of very hungry wolves right there, folks. Heck of a pack of cars. Plank back to 6th. And now it's 13.9 seconds back to Britton Roxbury. Lou is now in 9th place, working with this pack. They've caught that pack finally, and that's made a bigger pack back here, folks. All the way back to Tyler McWhorter with a couple of lap cars in between them. Jason Papp way off the pace, running 35 seconds behind the leader, working with Matthew Ellis. Matthew, one of the championship drivers. Nathan Stewart, how he got a lap down, I don't know, but man, that's a tough break for him because he was up there battling for the lead. He had a great starting position too. He qualified 4th tonight, and man, it was really, really looking good for him. And somehow I think he got caught up in something up there, and now he is a lap down, but he's running with this front pack. And Steven Herzberg to the lead. He takes over the point. He is one of the championship drivers. He worked it just right there. And come along with Nathan Jurgensen. They made the pass on Jesse Pierce. Herzberg running the iRacing paint job tonight. Very cool looking paint job, I think. Heck yeah. I like it. That's pretty sharp. Pretty sharp, Steven. I like it. What a pack of cars, huh? This is kind of, man, I'm telling you, Cody Smith's losing the draft here. He's back here working with the number 13 of Nate Stewart. And he is trying to close that gap back up. And I think Nate's got just a little damage on his car. And he's struggling right now to try to help Cody get back up there to that group. But it looks like Cody did do it, though. He has caught him, and what a run he had right there. Look at that run he just got. Holy smokes. Run on the outside. I mean, he went up through there like he was shot out of a cannon, folks. Look at that. Up to 3rd, and he's still going. He is still creeping up through there. Man, well, he kind of lost his drafting partner there a little bit. Hey, Will. And now Plank goes, he's on the outside. He said, hey, Cody did it, why can't I, right? Cody's up to 4th. Oh, man, close, real close right there with the number 79 on the inside. The 79 of Jeremy Funk is 2 laps down, running with this pack. Uh-oh, somebody blew up. Oh, my, somebody's engine just let go. Brian Dorsey. Oh, my gosh. Something happened there. I'm not really sure exactly what happened, but he got caught up in something there, and I don't know. I can try to go back and see if I can find it. Let me go back here, see if we can find it. I don't know if I'll be able to. I don't know what. Brian Dorsey. Oh, right there's where it happened. So, see, it was him and the number 2 got together of Spencer Rudy. I don't know. Let me see if I can go back a little further yet. And we'll see if we can't find this. Okay, so Brian Dorsey's running okay here. Spencer Rudy right there behind him. Spencer comes up on the back of Brian Dorsey. This is where it starts getting a little hairy. Oh, we got a car blinking there. That could have played a factor in it too. That was the number 8 of Noah Samples. He's still blinking. And that, oh, right there's where it happened. Yep, it looked like the number 2 come out on him. Spencer Rudy come out thinking that that car was blinking. He needed to get by him. And that's where it happened right there. So, oh my gosh. Well, I hate it for them guys. Nathan Jurgensen back in the lead. Sun coming out. Heats are coming up, I'll bet. Once that sun comes out, the clouds, go away and the sun pops out. Boy, I'll tell you what, that really heats up that track, and that makes it a lot slicker for these guys. Down to 22 to go here, folks. They got to be thinking about pit stops here in about the next 5 to 10 laps. They could be pitting any time now for their final pit stop. Are they going to take tires? Fuel only? Right sides, left sides? What are they going to do? Every team seems to have their own agenda out here to see how they're going to do this. So, not sure how they're going to do it. Steven Herzberg second. Jesse Pierce now up on the high side. We're working with Jacob Plank. They need about one more car up there on that high side, and they'd be able to make that work. Nate Stewart is the first car lap down, so if a caution come out, he would be the lucky dog, as long as he's not involved in it. But he's running with this lead pack. Very good. Nathan Jorgensen continuing to lead. Looking really good here. Looking for his buddy up here, though, but Lou Oleski is back 15 seconds behind the leaders right now. Let's hope he doesn't speed on Pear Road next time he has to stop. Lesson learned, Lou. Lesson learned, buddy. Slow her down, but he's running in 8th, so... But he did get the most laps led here today. He led 52 laps, folks. 52 laps. That's pretty amazing. I mean, it was horrible that he sped on pit road like that. That's just horrible, horrible news. Blake Mosley in 6th place, coming from 20th. Man, that's an awesome run today. Awesome run for him. He stayed out of the wrecks, kept his car clean. And that's what it takes in super speedway racing. That's exactly what it takes. Well, they kind of shuffled out Jeremy Funk, but Jeremy's trying to hold on to the tail end of this group, running 2 laps down right now. Leaders coming up on more lap traffic up here. And this could turn out to be interesting. Let's ride along here with Steven Herzberg and watch as they have to pass these lap cars and see what they're going to do. Well, they got so many of them, they're going to have to go up the middle or something here. I'm not sure what they're going to do. Oh my gosh, this could get ugly. Oh my. That was real close. Matthew Ellis. And there's still 3 wide. Oh my gosh. Uh-oh, we got a caution. We got a caution. We got a caution. Let's go back and see if we can figure out where the caution is. Oh my, this is a big one. Mosley and looks like Nate Stewart involved in that. So let's go back and see what happened here. Second caution of the race, folks, and this close to the end. Everybody's battling really hard right now. And these guys running in this huge pack. Those lap cars, I think, really played a factor in that. Mosley goes to the high side. The guys are shuffling around up here. I mean, wow. I mean, really bad. These guys are shuffling around. Let's see what happens here. As they get stacked up, the 6 was the car that they passed. That is Matthew Ellis. And I don't know exactly what happened there, but oh, right there, the 99. Oh, yeah. Okay. Charles Silvas is actually the one that started that. Looked like he had a little pushing match there with somebody up in the front. So, but he does bring out the caution right there. All right. Okay, back up front. And this is perfect timing for these guys because they were going to have to pit in the next probably 5 laps. After they pit here, we'll see if we can't get a word in with another driver. They all come down pit road. Like I said, this will be their final pit stop. Jurgensen looking for the win here. He needs a flawless pit stop. He's off the pit road first. This was exactly what Lou Oleski needed. Exactly what he needed. Well, Nathan does come off a pit road. Lou just taking enough gas to get out there, comes out 5th. Well, this is setting up to be an amazing finish here, folks. All right, let me see if we can get, I was going to try to talk to Chris Etchapar. Let me see if I can get him up here. Chris Etchapar, you got a copy?
Yes, sir, I do.
Well, Chris, you've had a couple of close calls out there. You're still running pretty good inside the top 10. Man, I'm telling you what, it's just nip and tuck out there.
Yeah, it is. It's pretty exciting. I was with the second pack, and we were just holding back, and we were about to pit, honestly, about within 5 laps. So this caution came out perfect, and I realized there's only 10 cars on the lead lap, so I decided to take 4 tires, so I don't lose that much ground.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. Well, yeah, that's what I was just saying, that, you know, we were probably about 5 laps from the final pit stops. You know, I was waiting for anybody to come in at any time now, you know, and just top off that tank. So what did you took 4 tires and just a short fuel load?
I took 4 tires. I just decided to get off fuel. I mean, I wasn't in a hurry. I know there's the last car in the lead lap, so I decided might as well take all 4, get fueled up, and ready to go.
Well, that's going to bring a lot of guys back onto the lead lap with you now, I think. Matthew Ellis, Nate Stewart, Tyler McWhirter. So you're not going to be the last one on the lead lap.
Well, not anymore, you're right. But maybe those wave rounds didn't pit yet, and there's home for another caution, a quick caution. So We'll see.
True. Well, what's the plan from here on out? Do you have a teammate?
I've been working with a couple guys. I'm just trying not to get in the way of any of the contenders. I don't want to be that guy. But if I have a chance to win this thing, and I'm gonna go and make my move.
All right. Well, I'm sure we're going to see some 3 wide because we've seen it already. Actually, not battling for the lead or anything, but battles up there getting around some lap cars. Well, I'll tell you what, the lap cars really have played havoc here today with bringing out the cautions, haven't they?
Yeah, they have. I've had a problem with a couple of them already, but honestly, it's a racing policy. You have to get around the lap traffic. So.
Oh, sure.
I mean, I can see why guys are complaining, but honestly, they have no reason to complain. You're fast enough to get around them. Get around them.
That's right. Yep. Well, some leagues or some events like this here, they kind of have a written rule that they'll tell the drivers, look, if you're a lap car, you stay high or you stay low, and they'll let the leaders get around you. But I don't know if there's a written rule for that in here, is there?
I'm not sure, to be honest with you, but yeah, you're right. It's a respect thing.
Yeah.
It's also a common courtesy thing. But if guys don't know that rule, then they're just gonna run their line the best that they can hold the line. So if they have to stay low, not go high, then they stay low, not go high.
Right. All right, well, Chris, we're going to let you go. Stay focused on this. Bring home the win. And thanks for talking with us.
All right, thanks, man. Have fun
All
up
right.
there.
Yes, sir. All right, Chris Etchepar going to try to bring home the win here today. Boy, how things have changed now with that caution. Lights are out on the pace car, folks. And look at this, Lou back into fourth. Race ain't over for Lou yet. Kind of a perfect timing right there for that caution. Everybody was going to need fuel. So now everybody's good to go for the rest of the race. They've made their final pit stop and ready to go. See, that put Matthew Ellis and Tyler McWhirter back on the lead lap. Nate Stewart, he's just coming in, but he should be back on the lead lap here, as long as he can get in and off the pit road really quick here before they go green. I doubt he's going to do it. Well, he's coming off pit road now, but these guys are coming around here and going to have a full head of steam. They'll put him right back a lap down. All right, here we go, folks. Could be the final restart of the race. The way this thing's been going with all the green flag race, or green flag laps, this could be the final lap or green start. And green is out. We're back underway here at Daytona. Jacob Plank trying to get this run. He looks like he's going to get the run and passes up Lou Oleski. Herzberg, he's going to try it next. Bottom line seems to be working really good right now. The upper line, not so much. Cody Smith up there trying to get the win. He does have a good pusher there with Lou Oleski behind him. Britton Roxbury back into the mix of things. Tyler McWhirter. That was a big break for Tyler, getting back on the lead lap now. All right, 11 to go. Jesse Pierce sitting right there, wants this championship. He wants that money. Going to be $104 to the winner. $78 to second, $52 to third, $39 to fourth, and $13 to fifth place. I'm not sure if that's for the race or for the championship. Not sure. I'm not sure exactly how that's going to work, but those are the amounts that they will be getting. So Lou now clear sailing on the outside, getting a little help here from Jacob Fields. I know Jacob, that's another dirt driver. Some of these dirt drivers trying their hand here at some asphalt racing. A little help from Blake Mosley. That upper line is starting to grow. Matthew Ellis into it now. More cars on the high side will make them faster. Won't be a bit surprised to see Jesse Pierce jump to the outside when Lou gets there. That would be the thing for him to do, and that's exactly what he's going to do. He comes right over in front of Lou, looking to pass Nathan and take over the lead. He's been up there once before. Good run. Oh, Mosley got into the wall. Oh, and he's going to bring out another. He's going to come down in front of Tyler McWhirter. Caution is out again. Holy smokes. Let's go back and take a look at this from the far chase view. Let's see what happened. They were running pretty close together here, and I don't know if he got some aero push off the car or somebody tapped him. But Blake Mosley, horrible day for him, and Tyler McWhirter are getting together on this wreck. So let's see what happens here. Guy's slipping out. I'm not sure if the drivers did not see him out there. Yeah, contact right there. Yeah. That was Britton Roxbury that got into him. Oh, my. Could have been some aero push on Britton's car. And he tries to keep it off of Britton, but if Britton winds up, oh, man. Wow. And Tyler McWhirter comes along and slugs Blake right in the tail right there. So, all right, well, tough break for those guys, man. Really tough break. Well, it shows Nathan Jurgensen back in the lead. He got back around Jesse Pierce. So taking a look at the cautions here. We've had 3 cautions today, folks. And 6 lead changes. And the guy that led the most laps here today, Lou Oleski, is in 4th place. He led 52 laps earlier. Nathan Jurgensen has led 25 laps today, so that's pretty amazing stuff for him. Pretty amazing. Well, we're going to try to get somebody up here again. How about we talk to... Trying to find him here. Jacob Plank, you got a copy?
I do have a copy, yep.
Well, Jacob, you're running for the championship here. You've had a great run today, running in 6th place. What's in store for you, and what do you got to do to get to the front?
Well, we're in 6th, so I'm trying to get up to my buddy up there, Jesse, in 2nd. But I think if I get up there to him, we can kind of work something out here to help us both, and then white flag comes out, it's all bets are off.
True. That's usually the way it works. Yep.
Yeah.
But well, how's it been? How's the racing been for you out there? Really tough to pass, isn't it?
Yeah, it's been tough to pass. I've been kind of being aggressive here at the end, just trying to, like I said, trying to get to Jesse. But yeah, it's been a good race so far. We had an incident there on like the 2nd or 3rd lap, but we've been able to battle through that and get back up.
Well, you started 19th today, running in 6th, looking for a win. So we're going to let you go. Good luck out there for the rest of the race, and hopefully we'll be talking to you on the podium.
All right, thank you, sir.
All right. All right, so there is a chance for Jacob to get a win here today, but right now he's got to get by 5 other cars to get there. Nathan Jurgensen, man, on a rail here just as of late. Jesse Pierce, Cody Smith, those 2, 2nd and 3rd, both running for that championship. They are the closest to the front. Steven Herzberg now mired back into 7th. Tyler McWhirter also in the championship in 9th. Matthew Ellis 10th. Jeremy Funk on pit road now in 9th. Brian Ramstack in 14th. These guys all championship drivers. Nate Stewart 16th. And David Strackbaum, whatever. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, but he is back in 18th place. So those are the guys that are left on the track, ready to try to get these championship points. Oh, Chris, no way. No way, man. Really? His engine blew up. Oh, man, Chris. That's a bummer. That's a bummer. Sometimes, I don't know, sometimes, I've seen these cars, guys have a car that's just totally destroyed on the front end and then they run the rest of the race. Then I've seen other cars, they hit the wall and doesn't even hardly do any damage to the car and the engine blows up. That don't make sense. It's all part of sim racing, all part of that. All right, lights are out. We're going back green. We're going to have 4 to go when they get the green, folks. 4 laps to go. If a caution comes out now, the race will be over. The field will be frozen, and those up there in the lead will be the winner. Now, I don't have Nathan Jurgensen in the team speak here, so I won't be able to talk to him. Jesse Pierce. Yeah, he's in here. I'll be able to talk to him. I do not have Lou Oleski in here. So, maybe one out of the 3, if one of them, or them 3 finish. 1, 2, 3. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. I think there's going to be setting up here for some really tough racing. And I'm going to say we're probably going to see 3 wide right now, folks. Honestly do. I think we're going to see some 3 wide. Somebody's going to try to push that gap. Somebody may go to the outside. So much riding on this right now. All right, here we go, folks. Pace car's just about ready to head to pit road. They're coming off of turn 4. This will be the final restart. It's been a long time coming, a long road for these guys, 100 laps to get here, and here we go. Pace car's in, and green is out for the last time here at Daytona. Cody Smith. Wow, what a big jump there by Nathan Jurgensen. Oleski kind of boxed in right now, and they're going to go 3 wide. Here they go. Oleski, oh, he's going to get bumping and banging, and that's going to be it right there, folks. Look at the cars, and they're going to get wrecked out of this. Oh, my gosh, I am telling you, what unbelievable. Well, it was the last lap, and everybody was shooting that gap. So Nathan Jurgensen will come home with the win because the race will be over. There's no way that I don't think there's any way that they're going to be able to get back up here to green flag again. The race will be over. Whoa, man, what a way to finish the race, though. That was crazy. I experience that a lot when I watch all these races that I do. You know, I see a lot of the last green flag run like that where guys are, you know, they're taking every available chance that they can find to get to that front, you know, and get the highest start or finishing position, I should say. But now it's going to be Nathan Jurgensen, Jacob Fields, and Tyler McWhirter is going to come home 3rd. Jacob Plank will be 4th. Is he? Or maybe he's going to be 3rd. No, I don't know what's going on there. Wow. I'm not sure what's going on there. I guess he's just catching up with the field here. But, yeah, congratulations to Nathan Jurgensen. I'm going to say it unofficially here that I believe he is the winner here because I do not believe we're going to get back to green. A lot of damaged cars tonight. Oh, my gosh. I can't believe all the cars that have been damaged and, you know, that have struggled to get to the front. Some guys made it, some did not. So it'll be Jacob Plank and Jacob Fields will be 2nd and 3rd. That's unofficial until they cross the line. They got coming to get 2 to go this time by. Well, I don't know. It's kind of a bummer for you to see a race finish like this, but yeah, it was a great restart by Nathan. He jumped right out there, but you know, sometimes that's not a good thing to do, Rachel. You jump out there and the cars behind you, if they get packed up, they're going to go by you like a like a freight train, you know, and because they're in the draft and you have no drafting help right at that minute. So. 14 getting a wave by here, so he'll be a 1 lap down. And it looks like we've only got about 17 cars left out here running right now, folks. 17 cars. 18. Forgot about Noah Samples, which he does not show up on my grid right. So he's back there a ways. I don't believe he's got damage on his car, but so I don't believe he's going to be one of the not going to be a top 3 here anyhow. We know that. Well, finishes in the sunlight, and up and down cloudy sunlight day. Track probably heated up, cooled down several times. These guys have made great pit stops. The horrible pit stop of the day, I'm going to give that to Lou Oleski. That was a total freaking shame. Him leading 52 laps and making a huge mistake on pit road like that, and speeding on pit road and have to sit there an extra 15 seconds. And then the field got split apart, and he never did get back up there. Then a caution comes out. He gets up there to 4th, and then they all get together and get wrecked. So he's going to finish actually way back in 12th place. Heavy damage on that car. Oh my gosh, there ain't hardly anything left of that car. Hey, wait a minute. He's running a modified. This was a Gen 6 race, I thought. Running a modified. That's what it looks like to me. All right, final lap for Nathan Jurgensen. I don't see any of these guys in TeamSpeak, so it don't look like I'm going to be doing any interviews tonight for the win. So, nope, not Ford. Britton Roxbury might be able to get a word in with Britton Roxbury. He's in here. He'll finish 5th. I don't know, unless some of these guys come in here for interviews, but it's not looking too good for that right now. So final lap here for Matthew Jurgensen. Pull out the win. I'll tell you what, it was a good race. I mean, even though they had a few extra cautions here, let's take a look at the cautions real quick before they cross the line. 4 cautions in 100 laps. That's pretty good. That's pretty doggone good. I got to give them props to that, man. That was pretty good. Yes, sir. Well, congratulations goes to Nathan Jurgensen for winning here tonight at Daytona. Man, what a race, folks. I hope you guys enjoyed this special event, sim racing. And like I said, we're not going to get a chance to get a word in with any of these guys because none of them are in TeamSpeak. So we're going to try to get a word in here with 5th place. Well, Britton Roxbury, you're the guy the closest to the front that we can talk to. Tell me what happened. What did you see happen out there?
I don't know, to be honest. I was just kind of driving along, and then all of a sudden it went nuts.
Wow. Yeah, it was crazy out there, man. It was like everybody was bidding for that top spot. We've seen everybody took a chance and went 3 wide, and when that happened, it was like the bottom fell out, and we hated to see that happen like that. But it does happen, and it seems like it happens a lot in big events like this, and more so in the Gen 6. Have you noticed that?
Yeah, it's so tight and congested all the time. You can make one move and get shuffled all the way to the back. So, that's kind of what happened to me there towards the end. With about 10 to go, I kind of went for the middle and tried to make that 3 wide work and made some slight contact, and I guess it was a wreck from there for them. But I was trying everything I could do because I was tired of being stuck down there. I wanted to go somewhere.
Yeah, I know it looked pretty bad. I mean, but you come out of here 5th place. I mean, after all was said and done, going from a dirt car to the asphalt, that's a big change. I mean, these cars don't take that damage like those dirt cars do. Them things you can beat and bang on each other all night long and still run. These things, they don't take damage well.
Yeah. And I'm actually surprised with the amount of damage there I had in that last wreck. I got probably smacked about 3 or 4 different times. You know, the alignment was all jacked and, and everything, but it was, at least it got me to the finish line.
All right. All right. Well, thanks for talking with us, Britton. I'm glad you had a good time, and you finished in 5th tonight. That's pretty amazing, man. Great job.
Thank you.
All right. All right, folks. Well, I guess we'll run down through the final results here if this works right. We'll take a look at it here. I don't know. Nathan Jurgensen comes home with the win. Jacob Plank will finish 2nd. Jacob Fields 3rd. Matthew Ellis 4th. Britton Roxbury 5th. Tyler McWhirter finishes 6th. Jeremy Funk 7th. Blake Mosley 8th. Jason Papp 9th. Stephen Herzberg finishes in 10th. Noah Samples 11th. Jesse Pierce 12th. Lou Oleski finishes clear back in 13th place after leading 52 laps early in the race. Man, that was just horrible. It seemed like that bad pit stop is what really did him in. So, man, too bad. All right, well, Cody Smith's 14th. Brian Ramstack 15th. Bruno Latour will finish 16th. David Strackbean will finish 17th. Nate Stewart 19th. Chris Etchepare will finish 19th. Charles Silvas 20th. Brian Dorsey 21st. Spencer Rudy 22nd. Tahir Khan will finish 23rd. Ben Quimby will finish 24th. Corey Stansell 25th. Brad Mashburn 26th. And Marcus Smith finishing out the field there in 27th position. So, all right, well, thanks for watching tonight, folks. We appreciate it very much. Until next time, you stay safe and have a good night.